Well, there's 2 chairs here. She can find something.
Scan something. Oh, I think you're sitting on her. And she's just like, yeah. Then she must be sitting
He's one of the
there.
scary people.
She must be sitting there. Let me use it.
Are we done? I think she's gonna come up in the lobby.
You gotta tell your story.
Somebody else wanna?
Yeah, oh yeah. Notice that right away. Couldn't you feel something on
This
your
was good,
ear
right,
while you
Mom?
were sitting there?
Mom, this was good.
Huh?
This was good.
It was good?
Yeah. But I did not want to fall down there.
Yeah.
Oh. Look. Look at all the stuff here. Dog bones.
So I got into the room, no big deal, went and started changing my clothes. I took my key out, put it on the sink, like where the soap normally stays on the side of the sink.
Uh-huh.
So,
You put your keys on?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I went in there to change.
Okay.
Okay, so the keys are there, go change my clothes, get ready to leave, realize I don't have my keys in my pocket as I'm leaving. And then I go to the door, turn around, say, okay, I need to go get my keys. Not on the sink.
Okay.
They're not on the sink. I look everywhere, thinking, I'm not crazy. I know where I put them. I look everywhere. And I finally say, where are my keys? I walk back into the bathroom. They are in the bathtub. In the bathtub. I did not put them in the bathtub. They did not fall into the bathtub. I would have heard that. That's where they were.
Well, so that's where the little girl was this afternoon.
As soon as you started talking about that, I teared up.
I could see that you were doing this.
It creeped. I mean, I don't get creeped out. But when you said that, after I'd already told him that,
Oh, honey, please don't play that. That's really old.
That's why there's a rope there.
yeah, but that was my moment of, huh?
It's for real.
It was very real. And, you know,
People
I've had
have a few holy crap moments around here.
And when I went back
Can I
and
speak
told,
to
I went back and told Russell, and he was like, "You're not real." I'm like, "No, that was really real. It was really real for me. It scared
I have to see. I have to
Would you-
just
not
we
scared
have to
me,
go.
but
We
it
have to get home
was
first.
like,
Really?
okay, you
And
know,
you're staying in that room.
absolutely.
Oh, I would too.
I would.
So
I would too.
I told us that my bitch at 403 is open if you want to go there.
You never know. She might get
You gotta
lucky
get your
in
shoes
there.
on. You don't want to walk in. You don't want to walk in.
Well,
You might step on something.
Thank you so much for telling me
You know,
about your experience.
it's weird, and I
We
know
hear
that.
that stuff all the time.
You
Because it really does
When you
happen.
started talking about it, I was like,
See, and I love this. This is why I do it, because see, people say before you even told us what was happening on
Yeah.
that floor.
and you asked Russell. Russell is not a believer. I'm a believer, he's not a believer, but when I went back, and 45 minutes before you ever told us the story, that he's smoking, but I went and told him, and then 45 minutes later, you're telling me the story that I've never heard before. And I'm just, holy moly, see,
There's all kinds of stories about
I think it's awesome, because there's some,
One of
It doesn't
my
matter.
favorite stories is from room 405. And there is a couple, I've known them forever. I ran a women's dress shop for 10 years downtown, long before I ever started working here. I also taught school in the area and worked a couple of fine dining restaurants. And I had met this couple several times. They love the Crescent Hotel. They come and stay here. After they got all their children out and got them married, they're really into the paranormal, and this is what they do. They go all over the world to different places, the haunted hotels and haunted tours, and stay there. But they love the Crescent. And I think they live in Kansas City, and so they're not that far away, and they come and stay with us several times a year. Their children got married here, come and stay with us. Well, this woman, I got to know her before I even started working here, and when I started doing tours here, she started telling me about her experiences and why they wanted room 405. Well, I think you've realized now that Crescent Hotel is one of Eureka Springs' only pet-friendly hotels. It only costs you $25 for your animals to come and stay here with you. But they always bring their dog with them. They also put some good money into some really expensive paranormal investigation equipment. They had both audio and visual, and they had it set up in their room. And they went on my tour. She told me this story. She goes, I'm a little upset. And I said, well, why? What's going on? And she said, well, this morning, and she's one of these women that has rings on all of her fingers and all of her toes. Okay, she loves jewelry. She said before she went to bed, there's a vanity in there, in room 405. She took all of her jewelry off, put it on the vanity, went to bed, got up in the morning. There were 2 rings missing. Now, the 2 rings that were missing were over 100 years old. They were old heirloom rings passed down from generation from grandmothers. She said she found all the other rings. She looked all over, couldn't find it. And she went to the front desk, and I said, they'll turn up. I said, just be patient. I said, she does this. She goes, well, I know, but she goes, but they were really expensive heirloom, really old antique heirloom jewelry. So anyway, this woman, they stayed with us the whole week. And 2 days later, she came to me, she goes, I've had it. She goes, I can't find them anywhere. She goes, she wanted to blame one of the maids. And I said, oh gosh, please don't do that, don't do that. Well, that was funny, because her husband had gone back up to the stairs, set up the video cameras, and left their dog in there. They went to the Sky Bar, had lunch, came back to their room, their dog was having a fit, constantly barking, you know. Anyway, the dog had rubbed a raw spot on his nose, trying to get whatever was in the corner. And he had this video thing that was taking photos every few seconds, back to back. Well, they went through it. They couldn't understand what the dog was staring at. And the guy says, check out this blue orb. And it was sitting on that chair right there. They looked at the blue orb, blew it up, saw a little girl about 3 years old with blonde ringlets, and darned if that woman's 2 rings weren't sitting right there on that chair. That's a good story. Yep. So your room is right next to that, but it's that whole corridor. So you know.
the minute that you told me about that little girl, I just like,
She just wanted to let you know, hey, I'm here.
lit up.
I'm here.
That's cool.
Pretty stuff.
I told Justin he was not about the experience. And then when you started talking about the little girl and what she does and everything, he was like, oh goodness.
You're very good at what
Yeah, thank you very much.